Tony Robbins. He was selling tickets for Brian Tracy. Became the #1 sales rep in the country for Brian Tracy. Started his own business, and now he's known as Mr. Awesome. Runs a company called the Habitude Warriors.
That's right.
He's got a whole tribe going, and Erik, I'm so excited you're here today.
Awesome seeing you, brother.
Yeah,
awesome seeing you.
yeah.
Dan Lier, ladies and gentlemen.
So we've got a lot of viewers, young viewers, or people looking to start businesses, entrepreneurial type, and so let's just talk about some keys to success from your perspective.
Yeah.
So, you got somebody watching, maybe they're 25, maybe they're 30, maybe they're 35, they want to start a new business, Erik. What are some of the keys to success from your perspective?
Well, yeah, I appreciate you asking that. And, and I'll just give you my experience. My experience is that I used to get into the trap of bringing myself down in regard to my attitude. So not believing in myself. I think that's the biggest key to success in my estimation and my experience is really having that belief system. And really it's easier said than done sometimes, right? But I think that it's just simply a reminder that, hey, look, if other people can do it, you can do it too. You can have that awesome attitude. You don't have to be like rah every single day, but at least you can rest assured that other people are probably having a worse day than you, and you can actually have a great attitude about getting out there and helping people. So just getting out of your own way. I think that I talk about this a lot with my students, that a lot of us feel that there's competitors out there in the marketplace, yet the real competition or competitor is within you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Erik
so
says it's about your belief system, right? Or one of the things, and that's one of my philosophies as well. So what do you do, Erik? I mean, I know what I do, and I teach strategies on how to overcome disempowering or negative beliefs. Is there something that you've done in the past or that you do to help you break through?
I do, yeah. And it starts really early in the morning. So I get up and I go to brush my teeth, and I have a conversation with myself in the mirror, and I call it the mirror of success. And it's really cool. It's literally 60 seconds. I literally have a chat with myself, because who better to have a chat with than yourself, right? You got to pump yourself up. So I go through about 6 or 7, 10 different statements that I say every morning, like I'm the best, I'm focused, I will succeed, I believe in myself, I set high expectations, I'll help other people grow. And then what I do right towards the end of it is I high five the mirror.
Nice.
You never fail, man. It's perfect.
Yeah, that's funny. But that's good though. See.
Well, let's touch on what you just said though. So I'm good enough. I'm awesome. I'm whatever the words are. It's really a reminder to yourself, and that's the thing, is your mind is listening and your heart is listening.
That's for sure.
So if you keep on training yourself to believe in that, then all of a sudden, finally, weeks later or months later, you'll be like, all right, fine, you're good, let's do it, right? And so now your subconscious mind and your conscious mind is literally in congruency.
Right.
That's the key.
And as simple as it sounds, I've got the psychology. I'm kind of a psychology geek, and even though what Erik said is very simple, we don't get to hear the average human being that you and I meet every day does not get to hear positive influx of information every day. So as silly as it sounds, the fact that you need to treat yourself as if you actually liked yourself by saying nice things to yourself, right? So and that sounds really soft and really weird, especially the people of the previous generation, people like my father and his father. But it's a time that you've got to recognize that you're a human being and give yourself a little pump up. So I like that.
It's like a training. It's training yourself. Like you wouldn't assume that you're going to be a fantastic football star if you don't train yourself every day or every week. It's literally training yourself for mental toughness and mental awesomeness.
Awesome. So you got the belief system. That's one of the things of the keys to success.
Yeah.
What else? What's next?
So next would be reading and taking courses. Like your course is amazing.
Yep.
So literally seeking out opportunities to learn from people's successes and failures. So learn from their experiences so that you don't have to emulate the bad parts, but emulate the good parts. So I'm an avid reader, avid listener of Audible books or anything out there. Training courses, go to events. Some people say, well, events are expensive to go to. Yeah, try not going and being poor, right? Go to the events and be successful. It's awesome.
Yeah, and at your events, what a great place to network. People are so open, and Erik's got a great vibe. HabitudeWarrior.com, is that right?
Yep, that's right.
Yep. So Erik, like a reader, we used to say back in the day, and you know this, readers are leaders.
Yeah.
Brian Tracy,
readers are leaders,
you're a mentor for sure.
Right.
So yeah, I'm a big believer in that. I'm not a great reader, so I do the Audible
You just said doo-doo.
I do.
He said doo-doo.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
You know, I'm going to hit a time out and say this. You got to be real as well. Like right now, we're just having a conversation. A lot of people get like, they want to be perfect.
Yeah.
You and I are not perfect, right?
I'm not perfect.
We're close, but we're not. No, just kidding. But
Yeah.
it's like, just have fun, be authentic. Be authentic on stage or off stage is what I teach. So, and the stage doesn't have to actually be a stage. It could be a phone call. You know,
That's right.
be the same authentic awesomeness.
That's a great point, Eric. That's a great point for life. Is that you know what I do for a living is I do corporate keynote talks.
Correct.
To get on stage, and that's my moment.
Right.
Kind of like when I was playing college basketball. That's my moment. And,
Right.
You know, most people don't have those moments anymore, but yet the phone call is that moment.
Right.
The dinner
Yeah.
with that client is that moment. So you are on stage, right?
So true.
It's a great point.
And I want to compliment you by, and maybe you don't realize this, or maybe it's a reminder, you know, those are maybe your moments, but people like myself, when we seek out individuals to put on our stages, I mean, my stage has a 2-year waiting list, but we seek people out like Dan, because the everyday moments make me see that I want you on my stage.
Right.
So you're being authentic every single day and you're being the same on stage as off stage. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. So we got belief system, we got reading, and really self-development.
Yep,
right? You're
exactly.
going to live events, you're
Exactly.
reading books, working on your mindset.
Right.
What's another key here?
Well, let me read it on the teleprompter. the third key, no, I'm just kidding. There's nothing down there, guys. The third key, let me see, who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be, we have to talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, who are you literally seeking out to hang out with and share their time with you and your time with them? Because the way I figure, you can't, like there's a saying I think Steve Harvey said this on a dating, Steve Harvey, right, does the dating
Yes.
things and so forth. He says, if you're with Mr. Wrong, you're never going to be able to have a chance to meet Mr. Right, or Miss Wrong, Miss Right, whatever. So allow yourself that opportunity to meet the awesome people. And if you're still surrounding yourself with people who are not going anywhere, who are dragging you down, who are always making excuses, I used to live in that realm, and I would say, oh, I'm going to do this, and they're like, oh, good luck, nobody else has done it in our family or in this
Right.
this area, and I'm like, I'll prove you wrong. Like, I'll give you an example. A lot of people for years told me, they say, okay, you do events, you speak on stage with Brian Tracy and Les Brown and all these people and Dan Lier. And then I said, I think we're going to go to Phoenix and Scottsdale area.
Yeah.
For years, they told me, oh, there's no way you're going to be successful in Scottsdale and Phoenix. It's a tough market for whatever reason. We went there, we crushed it.
Right.
It's just the mindset,
And it was
So-
a great vibe, great setup you had. You got a beautiful boutique hotel. It was basically all yours. I mean,
awesome.
It was awesome.
So the thing is, surround yourself with the best. So let me ask you, who do you surround yourself with? Because at this level, also, we have a tough situation where sometimes we get in these levels where we've up-leveled a lot. I mean, let's face it, from years and years ago to now, I mean, it's you should see this studio, by the way, we're in. It's amazing, this guy. So the point is, though, who are you seeking out to up-level? Are you meeting those individuals that are even bringing us to that even higher level? Like my friend always says, if you're going to play tennis, if you want to become really good at tennis, play someone who's better, not the same level or lower, right?
That's
so
right.
who do you surround yourself with? What's your scoop? Give us some ideas.
Well, what I like to do,
Or how do you seek them out?
Well, for me, I'm about me, and that kind of takes place sometimes for me of meeting people leveling up, because I can tap into people's minds who have already built billion-dollar companies, who have already transcended through time and experience. So it's obviously not a live situation, but I utilize that as the same thing. Because
It feels live though, because you're right there.
If you're listening to books all the time, you feel like you're at a lecture. So it's really, that is one of my 5 people.
That's great.
That's who I listen to, whether it's Napoleon Hill or I get to learn all these little things from people.
That's right.
And then he's sharing experiences with kids, and I have kids. So anytime you're with somebody who's at your level or leveled up, you're always learning things.
Yeah.
And that's a great point, Eric. And
I totally agree.
everybody should be doing that.
We used to call it stepping on millionaires. That's what we used to call it, because I used to drive around in this little tiny BMW when I first started working with Brian, and it was I guess it was a 2-door. Yeah, it was a 2-door, and I had a back seat. But what I do, remember the cassettes, not the 8-tracks, but the cassettes.
yeah.
Okay,
I had a bunch of
so
those.
we had the cassettes, the little ones that had 2 cassettes in it, right? Well, I had them. They looked kind of like a book. I had them lined up behind me, right, so I could reach back, get the cassette, put it in my tape player, and basically it was on the floor. So we called it stepping on millionaires, because there are all these millionaires, and billion-dollar ideas is great.
Right.
So awesome. And John Astroff, by the way, is a great friend of ours.
Yeah.
I was in Whole Foods about 3 weeks ago, maybe, when you came down to San Diego. And all of a sudden, I'm walking down this aisle. All of a sudden, somebody tackles me from behind. I'm like, what the heck? It was John Astroff tackling me. He's like, what's up, dude? What's up?
That's great. That's great. So, well, listen, Erik, I know that you're on a tough time frame, and I'm blessed that he was able to come over to the HQ today, come in our production studio, and share some thoughts and ideas from someone who's actually doing it.
Thank you.
Erik has many books. If you go to Amazon and look up Erik Swanson, it's E-R-I-K. Swanson, you'll find all of his books. And Erik, where can people find you on social media?
AwesomeSwanson.com. That's it. It's
AwesomeSwanson.com.
Yeah. Wait, I want to talk about the Mentorship Academy. Let's do that. Do you mind if we?
Of course.
Awesome. I mean, I got a little bit more time. Are you cool with that?
I'm good.
Let's do it. By the way, we're in his headquarters in this amazing office setting over here, and in a beautiful. Should I tell him where? It's Las Vegas area. Let me just say that. I can't tell you exactly where it is, because there was like 7 security guards trying to get in here, and wow. But wow, what an amazing experience this is. If you're looking to up level yourself, Dan Lier is the way to do it. You know,
Thank you.
Honestly, it's just amazing what he does. So I love the fact that you've got the Mentorship Academy. Tell us a little bit more about that, or can you let us know?
Yeah. So the Mentorship Academy, which is a 52-week program for entrepreneurs and people looking to level up and better up, whether they're sales or entrepreneurial, just want to be better people.
That's awesome, man.
So
Awesome.
Erik is in town today, and I'm blessed to have him. And thanks for tuning in. My name's Dan Lier. This is Success Las Vegas. And if you're with the Mentorship Program, thanks for coming on board. And we are growing, and thank you for all of your work. Have a great day.
See you guys soon.
All right. Boom.
Awesome.